Good afternoon, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. So I guess this will be an evening video, but whatever. It's all good. It's just second day at the internship. It went well. Woo! Pulled in another good full day. It was great. This was a fun day because I had a printing issue where it took literally 2 hours to get fixed. It was like, oh my gosh. And then in that process, people's papers were kind of slowed down during that time because the guy would use my laptop to print papers as a test. And I was like, oh no, oh my gosh. So we're losing all this time. But hey, just going through that moment, just going through all that, it's okay. It's okay. That's all I can say. And then we just live with those moments. And I asked other people, are they okay? They're like, yeah, it's all right. Yeah. And it didn't jam us, not too much. It was kind of in the later of the day anyway, the afternoon. So I'm like, wow, but I'm ready just to get out of here, go home. But I think with regard to a theme of this video, now that I'm going to try to share other videos now as I'm over at the internship, maybe these will be more of reflections. So honestly, how do you go continue your day when you have kind of a sidetrack that takes you away from the main objective, but maybe it brought you back to the main objective? Maybe you can say, well, if I didn't take care of that printing issue today, how am I going to advance helping clients in the future? I had to do those 2 hours of kind of nonchalant anyway. So, but hey, now that that's over, it's like, all right, now I can help clients moving forward in the future. And then I consider, okay, do I do this video now in my car, now that I'm out of the office? Do I do it when I'm going home driving? I've always wanted to try that, by the way, but just a thought. But because I see other YouTubers video record while they drive. But I thought, hey, just get it over with. Just get it done right now. So, hey, just get the job done when you can. And when you can move forward. Even if it's a job we don't want to do. A dirty job, right? Like the TV show. And so we look at all these things and what we can do. And I think, well, if we're going to move forward in life, if we're going to do good things, I think, well, just don't give up on your life. Just don't give up on what you can do. Always remember there's always another day. Always another day. And as people are going home now to their families, as I'm going now home to my home and family, it's like, okay, it was a good day's work. I heard many co-worker stories today, so it's like, okay, that's good. The more you get to know people, and you wish the best for everybody as they move throughout their day as well. You never know what's happening, what someone is going through in the day. And I think that's a good lesson for everybody to consider. Just remember, hey, I may be going through something, you may be going through something, but that doesn't mean I should judge critically like that all the way. It's just like, okay, be objective to a point where I'm like, okay, if you're going to hit me, okay, you hit me. So now I'm kind of mad. But it's like, okay, if you are really jealous about something that someone did to you, or someone got you angry and you're like, okay, why don't I just to step away from this person, right? That's another answer to this. You don't have to engage a person just so that way you try to win the argument. You can always step back, resolve something peacefully, make a laughter, make a joke, make the other person just kind of be like, okay, whatever. All right, you did something kind of obnoxious, but okay, now that happened. All right, whatever. See you later. See you next week. And that's okay. That's okay. And that's what I'm trying to share with you now, as far as like, okay, as I say goodbye to people now from the office, I'm like, okay, that happened. I'm moving forward. So see you next week. What can I do? I mean, that's part of life. And so I think we must all accept those moments when they do happen. Those moments that kind of keep us kind of guessing, how is our day going to go? I want to accomplish this many sales today. I want to sell this many items to clients. I want to help these many people. I want to accomplish this objective and this and yada yada. And when things do change, when things happen and they're not in our plan, how do you respond to all that stuff? And I've done videos on that, where how do you respond and how do you get back on your feet when things don't go your way, or you have a breakup, or you're kind of in an argument with somebody, or you're trying to get over a negative memory. Just consider, hey, whatever is going to trigger you or try to trigger you, you can offset that trap. You can offset that trap by moving forward and accepting it as it is. And I think that's how I do it too. So if things didn't work out, okay, I wish you the best of luck. You come back in my life, awesome. If it's not, okay. And I think part of it is journaling. And so for me, I'm doing like a video journal through these videos. So that kind of helps me in one regard. So I don't mean to put you all through something as well, but it's like, okay, how do you voice your opinion? How do you voice something that really matters to you from within? And how do you voice something that really matters, in the sense that if I don't get it off my chest, I'm really going to be draining. I'm going to be really dreading what's happening in my mind, and I can't have a positive memory. And I just had this thought the other day. If I want to move forward, find a new girlfriend, find a new job, find a new occupation that makes me happy, I have to be willing to let go of the past, forgive everybody, move forward, and go on with a new adventure. That's just how it has to be for everybody. And I would argue we all have to go through that. And it's a hard thing to do, to forgive. And you don't have to forget, but to forgive that other person, love them, move forward, and who knows, maybe your paths will cross in the future one day again. Who knows? And then, but that allows you to be free. You set yourself free. You set yourself free to go now to get the new job, career, boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Because you have learned to let go. And that is the power of letting go. You're giving yourself the permission to accept the situation as it is, to move forward. And that is how you get to grow and advance and really become something more, something that people were not thinking you could do. And that's something I always advocate on this channel, being a counselor, a future social worker, whatever I do in my life in the future, just helping people. Just remember, you can do good things. You can advocate and help vouch for your opinion. You can vouch for what you need to do. And I think as I'm in here recording this video, it just feels so great to know that I did a good day. Even if I didn't help too many clients, it's like, okay, I did something today. I got my printer now ready for this laptop to use. I can now print and help other clients now. I can now get on track with emails, meetings. I can now do all these things, because you kind of have to go through those silly, dirty moments of the day to be like, okay, now I can have the great moments because I went through all the tedious tasks. And we all have to go through those tedious tasks. And then maybe that's the theme of the video. As far as if you want to be successful, overcome the tedious tasks. Get them done right away, to which then you can then target the bigger task, move the wheel forward many spins, right? So that way you're really ahead of the game. And we must all be willing to grow and let those little things just not bother us. Just move forward. And I think as far as what I've shared in other videos, if you're going to be resilient, you have to be willing to accept the mediocrity of life sometimes. Even if it is going to be like, oh, a slow return back home right now on the highway, or a slow return back to getting back to the grind with my homework and classes, because we're all busy. We all have lives, taking care of our kids, taking care of our families, and picking our kids up from school, right? That's something. And as far as anyone here who's a parent who's had that experience, right? I mean, just bless you. I mean, you've done a great thing. My mom helped pick up my kid, me and my other siblings for like 20 some years. I mean, wow, what dedication, what dedication. And kind of wrapping up this video, it's dedication to completing the task, even if things don't go according to plan right away. And you can find peace in those moments and just say, hey, what can I do? I'm right here. I'm just going to enjoy this moment while I can. And so as I conclude this video, what are you going to do to kind of offset those mediocre tasks, those things that kind of offset the plan? What are you going to do to offset those? You're going to step back, take a walk, take a break. You're going to call somebody, just kind of meditate and think. What are you going to do to offset those moments when they happen, to build your resilience, to build your strong mind to overcome a negative thing? And once you develop that, I encourage you, keep going. Then you can tackle bigger projects moving forward. So that is for me, Mike the MC, for Saturday evening, now that I'm back on track with my videos. So now that I'm back on track, everything's going to be good. I took care of menial tasks. You can too. And always remember, stay cool and collected, and you will be a good leader in whatever you do. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good one.